very rough season. So now we can have two. We can add two knowledges to each driver. Now we can have the practice knowledges, which is the knowledges that we of course get from the practice sessions, like we did. And then there's the, if you remember when I was talking about the drivers, each driver has those little trait things, those perks. Those can be added here. Now this is a very good one. Engine expert. Higher engine modes no longer impact condition. Let me talk about engine modes actually. If we go to driver strategy, this is something you can change during the race. It's basically, you can do three things during the race. You can pit your drivers, and you can change the driving style and the engine mode. And when you get to the first league, there's something else called ERS, but we're not going to talk about that now. These are the three things that you can basically control during the race. Now, driving style is correct, not is correlated, or it's about the tires basically. It's about how much tire you're gonna push, right? So attack, you're gonna be faster, but your tire has a life, which is the little red thing, which is different colors of course, and each tire. But this little circle, it starts going down. That's basically the life of your tire. If your tire gets to 0, I'm not sure if it explodes here, but it gets to a certain part, you get really slow, and then maybe it explodes. I'm not sure. I never got to that part. But yeah, so you want to be able to use your tires, but also push them when you can, and this little balance is what you're trying to get. And then you have engine modes. Engine modes, your engine is faster, in overtake and in high, and your condition deteriorates the higher your engine mode is. That's why we worked on the condition of our engines to start off with, because the AI usually doesn't do that. And in the first race of the season, there's always a lot of retirements from parts starting failing and stuff. So that's why we worked on engine. The engine, if you run on higher engine modes, you're faster, and your condition goes on a lot faster as well. But if you work on the condition, then you can kind of maybe use faster engine modes. Now, because in Satan we only have these two, so we're going to use these two. But the engine expert is really good, especially in the first race of the season. When our team is really bad, it can make a lot of difference. This race stream will take. This is sweeter spots. Is something for qualifying. So, on qualifying, we can use it. So we'll have to go with that. The car setup, we're not going to change anything other than the tires. So we have to pit 2 times because in this league we have to refuel our car as well as change tires, because of course the tires can't last until the end. The setup we're gonna keep as is. Now we have to think about what we want to do with the tires. I don't think running softs is worth it. Why? Softs estimated laps are 7 to 9. Maybe let's say you can probably do 9 if you don't push your tires, and I don't really want to do it because we're gonna be extra slow. So let's say we can do 8 laps, and that's already being a bit positive in my estimations. I mean, you'd have to pit 3 times if you only run softs or super softs. Not worth it, in my opinion. Not worth it, especially because our fuel, as you can see, we can take 12 laps of fuel, right? So 12 laps of fuel, and then only running for like 8 laps doesn't make sense. Now, softs, however, we can run 11 to 13 laps. So let's say we can do 12. That's a bit of a positive, still a positive estimation, but it's a bit better. You have 30 laps, so if we do 3 stints on softs, we can do like, let's say 10 laps each, and we'll be okay. Because the estimated laps are 11 to 13, and we only want to do, let's say 10, we can push tires, and we can also push fuel. If we want to pit a lap 10 and lap 20, if we can. That's like almost like perfect, I would say. So yeah, we're gonna change, keep fully fueled, is that way we can push. Because I forgot to talk about higher engine modes also use more fuel. So overtake uses 0.3 more fuel per lap, and high uses around 0.1 more fuel per lap. So I could, oh, I only want to do 10 laps because fuel, the more fuel you have makes you slower because it's more weight in the car. So we can say, oh, we only want to do 10 laps. So let's only fuel for 10 laps. Well, yes, but we want to push. So because we want to push, we will take a little bit more fuel so we can run our engine a little bit higher. Now, taking that into consideration though, I might do 11 laps of fuel only. Because 11 laps we can run on high, which takes about 0.1 extra. Now if we're perfect, 10 laps, run on high the whole time, we should be okay. Now I want to do that with Santana. We don't want to pit both drivers at the same time though. So we'll probably do 11 laps on one and then a little bit extra on the other, so we can run like a lap longer. Because if we pit them at the same time, we can have some difficulties. So I think this is okay. We'll do that on Santana, and then in Heavens we'll put him on soft and we'll keep him on 12. He starts first, so we might want to we might try to push a little bit with this guy to see if we can keep first place for a little bit. We probably won't be able to. We're gonna go high on Santana, and we're gonna go push tires overtake mode on William Evans. I think this is fine. Shut up. Okay. Let's start the race. We have nothing else to see. Driver, they're going on softs. I don't know why. It doesn't really make sense, in my opinion, to go for they're going for super softs. I don't think it makes sense to do that, to be honest. Okay. Here we go. Let's actually follow Heavens. We want to see if he can get first place. Or keep first place. We can go a little bit faster. Okay, here we go. Evans, still in the lead. And he lost it. Well, that was good while he lasted. So our drivers are already dropping. Expected, because our car and our drivers are just so bad. I might put you on high now after doing the first lap on overtake. I think that's okay, and we'll just see what we can do. These first races are gonna be just damage control, basically. Anything over 19 and 20, we're happy to take. I'm not installing Valorant. I'm sorry. No. I will take Motorsport Manager over Valorant every day of the week. Thank you, though. Okay, Evans already lost, like, what, 10 places? Oh, 11 places, I mean. Spoke a bit too soon. Right, let's just keep going. Let's actually boost speed a little bit. We really don't have much to do. Let's look in condition. We seem okay. We're running 16th, 17th, not last. We'll actually take that. Okay. Did we get okay? Yeah, Ven and Pin. Okay, actually, this is why I shouldn't have gone so aggressive on the tires. I completely forgot about that. I was a bit too aggressive. Now we're overtaking now on the pits because people are pitting. We're overtaking. It makes sense, but we haven't pitted yet. Now I effed up pretty hard, and our engine, our tires. Also, we need to talk about this. In terms of tires, tire temp, it's important. Why? when tire temp gets to the max, like it did here, and that's why I effed up, or it gets to the lowest, which is super cold or super hot, your tire degradation is faster, which is bad. You lose tires faster. You don't want that. I effed up because I wasn't paying attention, and I thought I was a smartass, and now I lost tires way too quickly. So these tires that should have lasted me 10 laps, I'm on lap 8, and I'm, well, I kind of need to pit, to be honest. Problematic. Okay, okay. We can manage this. Now, what also is making this decision harder is Heavens has more fuel, but his tires are worse. And then on the other hand, Santa Ana has more fuel, but her tires, or has less fuel, but her tires are a little bit better. Which one are we worried about the most? I would say tires. So what I'm thinking is I pit Heavens right now, and I make him go a little bit longer and on the middle stint. Yeah, we're gonna pit him right here, and we're going to give him. We want to do more than 10 laps. I think we'll do like this. This number will round to whatever it is. So 3.22, for example, if we pitted and that was the number right here, we would have 3 laps. Wait, no. Did it round always to the top? Actually, I forget. It might always round to the top. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyways, 10.83, we're gonna have 11 laps of fuel. If we run on normal, we can do 11 laps. These tires will probably last 11 laps on normal. We'll have to do like, actually, we want to try and do 12 laps ish. We also could get, not overtaking. What's it called? We could get lapped, which means we would have to do one less lap. Should kind of make this okay. Okay, I'll fill you up to the top, and I'll try to do 12 laps. If we can do 11, it would be fine though. But then I can't push. No, that's okay. We're gonna do 11 laps on the softs. 11 laps seems fine. Let's just go for balanced. That's fine. We're gonna pit him. Okay. That seems good. That seems good. Okay. No, you're tired. We're also gonna have to think about what we're gonna do here. Okay, let's quickly change this. We want you to do medium, medium. That seems fine. And I think we pit Santa Ana right here. We could maybe do one more lap with her, to be honest. Can we afford that? I don't know if it's, I mean, 18% tired. I don't remember cliff. So the cliff is at the point where you don't want to run the tires because they're going to be so slow. And the cliff depends on tires, on what tires you're using. Soft, super softs, you know. I don't remember what the cliff is for softs. I can't remember if it's 15 or if it's 10%, which would make this decision a bit harder. I think what I'm going to do is pit right now. I think it might be 15. So I pit now. Yeah, let's pit for softs. You have to do 21 laps, so you can do like 10 laps and then, or 11, 10, something like that. So let's go up for 11. Our parts also still look fine, so that's good. Balanced strategy, and we'll do that, and we'll pit. Seems good. She's still early in the lap, by the looks of it. Yeah, I think we made the right decision to pit right here, to be honest. I think that was the right call. Evans is last. Um, that's fine. What are we going to do? We're gonna drop places, but that's okay. Medium, medium. I think that's fine. Actually, we're not last. Marchetta is last. They're pushing. Yeah, well, I don't really want to do that because conditions and actually more fuel, to be honest. It's more a fuel thing than condition thing. If we want to finish a little bit above 16 or above if we can for the sponsor bonus, that would be kind of nice to get. But people pitted and we couldn't even overtake them, so that is a bit worrisome, to be honest. That is a bit worrisome. We kind of wanted to overtake them on the pits. Well, okay, let's see these guys ahead of us that are right ahead of us. So this is our gap. Well, this is the gap to the leader. We can check our gap to the car in front right here. So 2 seconds. These are all kind of tight, but they all pitted. I'm not sure if we can get anything done here. We'll see. Our biggest help factor in trying to finish a bit above other people is condition failing other people's parts. Kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Exactly. We can't really do anything though. So yeah, that basically means that we can't push our parts. We're gonna have to run normal engine mode until the end of the race on both drivers. Okay, we're not last anymore. Good. That's a little something. We can keep... Okay, I think we're okay. We can go a little bit faster here and not have any problems. I hope. I hope we don't fuck it up like we did in the beginning. Okay, we're actually above 16th. Or we're not above 16th, we're 16th. Good. Let's keep going. We want to run this for a couple more laps. We're actually 14th to 15th right now. That's very nice, to be honest. Very nice. Condition is starting to become a little bit it's not a problem yet, but it's something we have to take into consideration for sure. We want to run a couple more laps at least, I think. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna get overtaken on track. We have to be okay with that, and we have to just overtake. Our overtakes basically have to be when people are pitting. That's when we overtake. Evans is looking kind of nice in ninth, but I think we... Okay, I think we pit now. Yeah, because if we pit now, so he has 12 laps remaining. Well, he doesn't. He does 11 when after the pit stop. So we fuel the car to 11 laps. So I think this goes to 11. I think it goes to 11. I'm not sure. If we run a little bit low, we can go on low engine mode, and low engine mode we use 0.9 of fuel. So we should be good. Okay, we're gonna go run soft. And that seems okay. I think that's gonna be fine, and we can run until the end of the race on the tires and on that fuel, and we might overtake a couple of people on that are pitting. Okay, gearbox issues. Not good. We don't want to do anything right now. Now the only thing we can really do here is try to fix the gearbox. I don't remember if... Okay, for example, Marchetta is having issues with its car. Or her car. I'm not sure if it's a It is a dude. He's having issues with his car, as you can see by this little symbol right here next to the pit. We, I think Evans was running a little bit faster, or a little bit of ahead of Santana. I think we're going to try and just hope that Evans is doing a race good enough to get us above 16th. And we're going to pit Santana, not on this lap though. We're going to pit on the next one, I think. And we'll fix the gearbox.